Are you happy? Are you? Are you happy? Just a second. Let me get the other chat up. Morning, Square. I can't bet on you. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, Junkyard. Sorry about last night, man. I was sick. I started sneezing and snotting yesterday on the live stream, and last night I was still miserable at 10 o'clock. And I took a whole mountain's worth of pills. Good Friday morning. That's right. But, as rough as I had it yesterday, and I still managed to look this damn good in the morning. So, y'all can, if you go and if you see Kim, tell him I just checked. He's not on the block list, so I'm going to have to find out if he's in the Google block list and figure it out from there. But I have never, ever blocked Kim. Somebody did it, but I didn't do it. Hopefully with any luck at all, Junkyard. No. No, basically I think it's an allergy. Maybe I'm allergic to all the bullshit that gets put on my plate every day. Hell, I don't know. So, what do you guys want to talk about today? Yesterday was a 1 year anniversary. We're not going to take it no more, you sons of bitches. I see, actually, Fox didn't have too much to say about it. But I'm assuming the other ones, that was probably all they talked about all day yesterday. She don't have much to say, that's right. Oh. You watched the weather channels yesterday? Oh, you know what today is, don't you? 1 year and 1 day after the aftermath. Oh, the carnage. How much snow did Tennessee get? she, she put a wreath on her own grave. Yeah, just in case nobody else ever brings me one. Yeah. Morning cornbread. Babylon had a picture of it. Huh. 4, 5, 6 inches. Well, I'm sure after the first half inch they were screwed anyways, so might as well let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Okay, I'll check that out. I think they're supposed to see PFC instead of AOC. Due to three, we didn't get shit yesterday. I mean, we had a few snowflakes and that was it. It's 12 degrees here in the big city, but it is funny. Let's see. AOC putting a wreath on her own grave. She said she thought she was going to die. Good morning, Christy. You're going to do a poll to see if I was going to be late? Well, you should have. Even if I was late, I wouldn't be late because I'm the boss. I can set my own time. I'm glad you had a good live stream. Morning, Ty. You're looking lovely as ever. Oh, I was early. I was a minute early. I'd have been more. I'd have been out there earlier than that, but I was in another tab looking to see how come Kim Fife was timed out still or blocked, and he's not on the block list. No. Maybe it's on his end. I don't know. I'll have to go into the Google and see if he's blocked there. But I have never ever blocked him, not once. Now I did time him out for 500 lemons. That was it. I didn't have enough time. I barely got on here on as early as I got in here. 1 minute. By the time I get up in the morning, I make coffee, set up my stuff, and then go to the little voice room. I barely got time to sit in the seat before lights, camera, action. Hair and makeup. That's right. You don't understand what it takes to get this good looking every morning. You know. Huh. Well, you know what? You like Joe Biden. Every morning, go to the bathroom at 6, just wake up at 8. Do you buy the sour lemons? Yeah. No, I was not there this morning, no. Sure did. Yep. Oh, I brushed my hair, washed my face, new clean shirt. That's the most comfortable shirt I got, and it's got more holes in it. It looks like somebody shot it with a 12 gauge. Sooner or later, I'm just going to have to go into the rag pile. I'm dyeing my eyebrows? Well, it's not true. I'm not dyeing my eyebrows. Everything above my eyeballs on up doesn't get used that much, so it's like brand new. From the eyeballs on down, it's all worn out. Did he? Well, I wouldn't doubt that. I'd like to know where his 90% of the shelves are all stocked because that source of rumors you. Well, that's not right. Blueberries. Um, Loveys are gray. Yeah, I know, but he didn't do anything from the eyeballs down, so you know. Boy, isn't she smart? It does. But I'm not having oatmeal today. You know why? Because Kathy's making me an omelet today. I made dinner yesterday. It was a compilation of leftovers, but I did make chicken legs, barbecued those. We had some chicken left over and some French fries, so I threw those back in the oven in some aluminum foil. Um, I made biscuits, and what else did I make? Oh, we had green beans and corn and Salisbury steak. I'm trying to get all the leftovers out of the refrigerator, so I warmed everything up. And she said, I was going to make omelets last night for dinner for us, and the kids are just going to have leftovers. And I said, no, let's just get all this ate, and then we can have omelets tomorrow. She said, I'll make you an omelet tomorrow. So I'm getting me an omelet today for breakfast. Oh yeah, leftovers. I love leftovers, especially if it's goulash or chili. So you can. Um, I've never seen bacon gravy in the stores, but you can make it. You just take some of your bacon fat and flour, make a roux, and then pour in your cream or your milk, whatever you want to put in it. or water. Depends on which way you want to go with it. Yeah, they'd all get a pat on New York City. And the only person that died in the insurrection was that woman, other than the cop died of a heart attack that they tried to blame on murder. Yeah, little bombs, that's right. Yeah, cornbread, allegedly. I just seen that. I'm sorry. Bacon, gravy, and biscuits. There you go. Next time I don't even have to make bacon the next time. I can just do it. I save the bacon grease, so you can just do it with saved bacon grease. When I made that tomato gravy, I used bacon grease to do that. So, um, I bet Junkyard would like bacon gravy. Now, if you guys like sausage gravy and you don't want to make it, go to that store that's got the yellow and black sign on the outside. It's got two letters out there. Um, and they sell Libby's sausage gravy in a can for $1.50. It's enough for one can's enough for 3 biscuits or 4 biscuits. So for 2 people, especially if you're having eggs and sausage and potatoes and stuff like that with it. So, today's Friday. I don't know. Oh hell! Good going, Ty. Did it work okay, or did it put up a fight? There you go. Your cook does. Usually sausage. That's even when I cook sausage, I save the grease. I got a jar of sausage grease in the refrigerator and a jar of bacon grease in the refrigerator. Because sausage grease, if you really, throw that in a pan and fry some potatoes in it. Yep, you're right. You're right there, cornbread. Make it the same way you make your sausage gravy. And if you want, you crumple up some of that bacon and throw it back in the gravy. You think the water on your knees froze? Yeah. Well, you can do it two ways. You can do it two ways there, Christy. You can either, pour it into get you a glass jar and wait till the bacon grease is warm, not hot, and pour it into the glass jar. Or you can wait till the grease is completely cooled down and just scrape it out of the pan and put it into a dish and put it in the refrigerator. So, chopped onions. That's right. Now, I've never used sweet milk. Are you talking about condensed milk or evaporated? I've never used. I've used evaporated milk, but I've never used condensed milk. Hmm. Damn. I'll have to try that one day. Yeah, just let it cool a little bit and pour it in a jar, or let it cool a lot and scrape it out with a spatula and put it in it's like a little square dish or something. Good morning, gorgeous. Huh. Well, you should have told her, Square Table, that you knew a guy in Indiana that would come over and start it for her. And if it's because it's hot or whatever and you don't want to touch it, just put it in a dish cold, okay, like in a little square freezer containers or butter dish or something like that. And once you get it in there, put it in the microwave for 35, 40 seconds and warm it up. Whatever solids are in there will float or sink to the bottom, and then the clear grease will come to the top. Then that way all your solids are in the bottom. Right. There you go. I'm not just another pretty face. Now, got our youngest son. Good morning, Kim. Nice to see you. Yeah, I went back and checked, and you went in the block list, so you were out of it already. So I went back and rechecked. So salt and pepper gravy, yeah. Heavy on the pepper, yeah. They had that pepper gravy. So Now you can make your own lard. Just like I got a great big picnic ham out there, and before you cook it, you trim off all the fat you can, and you can render that down, and make your own lard. You can ask the butcher and stuff, have them save it back for you. Um, a lot of times they will. They do use a lot of fat themselves to make sausages and stuff, especially when they're making, doing if they're processing deer and stuff. They'll throw some of that fat in there with the deer to make deer sausage and stuff. But I don't think they can use all the fat they get. Lard does make good pies. Ask Florence for that flaky pie crust. Yeah. Use Crisco. That's that's what I'm thinking there, cornbread, but I can't find it, so I have no idea. Robert was right; he was blocked, so I unblocked Robert, his home channel. Can't take any more crying from him either. Blocked my channel. Okay, she got 900 more. No. And I didn't block Robert either, so. It does make great pie crust. You know what else makes great pie crust? Pillsbury. They make damn good pie crust. Especially if you don't have to do it. Good morning, Allie. You're looking lovely as ever today. Um, I was watching a video, and they were talking making biscuits. Said, "You want to get a bigger biscuit? Make it taller." And immediately that caught my attention because I don't like big biscuits that are flat. I like big biscuits that are thick. That's right. Yeah, great value makes pie, and they're right next to the Pillsbury. You're right. Um, Especially if you don't have to. Anybody that makes a pie crust is a great pie crust, in case so you don't have to make it yourself. Um, but anyways, when you're making biscuits, if you want a taller biscuit, you just put the biscuits touching one another. So they can't grow out, they have to grow up. And that's how you get them. Goodbye, Ty. Have a great day at work. Take care now. Love ya. Bye bye, I know. It's a good thing Kevin went out and started that car for you. Nice and warm now. Oh. You guys better be hitting the streets out there at 6:59. I said you better be getting out to the bus at 6:59. Whatever. Your sisters had to catch a ride yesterday because they didn't get. Never mind. Oh. Yep, you're right. It could be their cornbread. That's right. You don't have to pay the doughboy. You're right. You're right. You always missed it. Yeah. Well, we think they should enjoy the experience of sitting in a cold seat for 35, 40 minutes in a freezing bus with no heat. Just like you did when you was a kid. Yeah. Hell, I don't know. We had to catch a bus. I don't know, 6:45 or 6:30, something like that. Our bus was there. Now these kids get breakfast and everything else in the morning. Hell, when we That's better. No, that's right. No, that's right. I need some bacon grease. Well, anyways, when we was in high school, um, you could walk into the cafeteria in the morning, and they would have donuts you could buy, or and coffee. Usually, I bought a cup of coffee in the morning. That's what I would have. Drink your coffee on the way to your first class. Put your coffee cup on your desk, and have a coffee. And they didn't say anything about that, but then again, um, thank you for the ice cream there, cornbread. I used to, I had to get up early in the morning. Lots of times walk to school 5 miles uphill both ways, and in knee high snow, just so I could light the wood stove and get the kerosene lamps lit, and get the heat in the school. A lot of times, as soon as I got all that done, I'd go into the school mom's office and there'd be a note, forget it. Too many pansies. They didn't want to come to school today. So I'd have to shut everything down, lock it all up, and walk back home again. After I've shoveled the sidewalk and, everything else so nobody would slip and fall, salt the steps. Yeah. Then the year after I graduated, they got fully automatic. They got a furnace, they got lights, they got everything. They got, uh, um, reliable school bus service. Nobody had to do that no more. Had a headwind. Poor thing. I know, I know, Kim. Yeah, I'd get back home, Kevin would still be sleeping in bed. Damn. Go chop a cord of wood, get it ready for the house. He'd get up around 10:30, 11 on them snow days. Here, I've already got all the chores all done, all tuckered out, and he'd ask me, what have you been doing? Yeah. That's why I'm in the shape I'm in. Don't let him fool you. And he'll tell you, well, I never walked to school. You know why he never seen me walk to school? Because he never got up that early. No. I'd get up. Well, that's cool there, Allie. All right. Yeah. Um, there you go, Kim. I gave you a wrench so nobody can time you out again. So, or block you. Yeah. That's right. It's the thing there, junkyard. Way to make money and not have to even go to work. Huh? That's right. It's a hard thing to find a boss you like. When I went to work for Burner Trucking, the owner was terrific. He was there to do the interview, and the guy's like the fourth richest guy in Ohio. So, he's pretty wealthy. He has like 3,000 apartments and this big trucking company. Well, good morning, Dan. Yeah, mom coddled me. My ass. You never even got to see me get up to go to walk to school because I got up 3 hours before everybody else did. Anyways, um, he did the interview and he asked me if I'd ever hauled any roll off boxes. And I said, about 25,000 of them. He said, can you start tomorrow? And I said, yeah. He said, I'd have you start today, but day's almost over with. Um, oh, yeah, that's cool. Anyways, um, He was a great boss, great owner. Then he hired somebody to be the foreman, the operations manager. And so they brought him up, and we're doing a meeting, with him and all us employees. And after the meeting, I walked right over to him and the owner, and I looked right at him. I said, "No disrespect, but what makes you qualified to be my boss?" And he looked dumbfounded at me. He said, "Well, why do you ask that?" I said, "Because I'm getting tired of being bossed around by college idiots that have no idea what's going on, but they think they're the smartest thing in the world. If you're one of them people, I'm just going to quit now and go home." He looked right at me and said, "Oh, no, no." I said, "I owned my own propane company. I started driving truck when I was 18 years old, and I did this and did that." And I had massive respect for the guy. He actually come up from the ranks. He wasn't one of them college educated idiots that went to college and then they went into the workforce and they thought they knew it all. So no offense to you college educated idiots if you're taking offense to it. Good morning, Kathy. Looking lovely as ever. Well, that's what Allie said. Good morning, Kathy. So I just thought I would tell you you're looking lovely as ever. So you're using a cat on your Zoom calls? I have a degree and bullshit out of me. Dumbass. you mean you mean the one that was choking his chicken? That's right. I didn't get to go to school much. I was too busy. I had to stay at home and do all the stuff. That's, yeah. I only got to go to school whenever Kevin was sick, and he damn near had a perfect record. I'd have got more school if he'd been sicker. Somebody had to stay home and tend the herd and do all the other stuff. Yeah. Huh. Did you get out and shovel the snow yet, Dan? Yeah, we both had a great childhood. Well, Kevin had a great childhood. I worked through most of mine. I was an adult at the age of 4. Somebody had to do something. Well, see, if you weren't such a Tennessean and more from Michigan, you could drive around all them people that are out there in that ice and start laughing at them, pointing them at as you're driving by. Look at a bunch of slickum underneath that snow. That's right. No, I guess Kurt's doing okay driving on this stuff right now. So I told him, I said, man, you just got to be damn careful until you start to understand what this ice can do underneath that truck, which can make it be nothing but a skateboard. So baby, it's cold outside. No, you drive around them like they're sitting still. Pass them. So, what's really fun to do on this is you find somebody that's creeping down the road. You go past them. You pull off the side of the road, let them go by you. Then you get around them and you pass them again. You keep doing it, like the tortoise and the hare thing. Let me get a cup of coffee. Yeah, he's driving truck. Oh, drives for a landscape company out of Morenci, but they haul steel and freight and everything else too. So he doesn't like it. So he said that his company called him back to work, he'd quit in a minute and go back to work. Told him I don't blame him. Haul ass, that's right. Morning, Amish. Yeah, right. Yeah, hell, that's all I could do to get you to take care of the shovels, let alone do any other work. Don't let them bullshit you guys. Kevin had a lap of luxury. He was a delegator. Every morning, he'd come, hey, mom said she wanted you to do this. There you go. That's cool there, Kim. Oh, yes. Yeah, yeah. There's a bunch of them. Breaker 1-9. This here's a duck. Like a rocket smothering rails. So I know the truth will set you free. All ready for school, Pumpkin? Yeah. Yes, I can. What'd you do with the 20 I slid you yesterday? Not that not that that has anything to do with what today's $20 is going to do, but you are using it for smokes, right? Hmm. Um, did you want me to slide a little bit of extra there, Amish, just in case you run into something else? Oh, you're absolutely right. I'm sorry. I know. Once it's given to you, it's none of my business or none of anybody else's business what you do with it. Thank you for reminding me of that. And for that little life lesson, I'm going to throw in an extra 10 for you humbling me back to where I should be. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's nice to be put in your own place once in a while. Yeah. Um, you don't know that for sure, Kevin. So you better apologize because that's not nice. We are trying to make this family friendly um, show here. So, morning, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever. You need $20 before the price goes up. My God. That's funny. Yeah. Anyways, I sat around watching comedy yesterday. I was watching the Three Stooges most of the day. 20. That's right. First time I ever seen that T-shirt was on a picture. The guy says, "I don't normally suck dick, but $20 is 20." Well, $20 doesn't go as far as it used to anymore. So now I can't drive the truck. Well, push it there. Yeah. You guys got to have your vehicles inspected. Oh, I can't wait till Michigan does that. Yeah. Half the cars around here ain't got catalytic converters because somebody's cut them off, so they just run a straight pipe. I tell you what, I had a brand new. Me and Kathy had a brand new Kia Spectrum. That little damn thing was, I believe it was a 3-cylinder. Um, it was a 3-cylinder with 4 spark plugs. 3-cylinder engine, and then it had a spark plug on the exhaust manifold, which burnt all the residual any gas fumes that was coming out of the exhaust system. That thing would flat ass run. For them cheap Kia cars, if you're gonna buy a car, drive back and forth to work or whatever, I don't know how cheap they are now, but it would just flat ass run. $20 won't even give me it barely gives me a quarter of a tank in my pickup truck. It takes damn near $100 to fill it. That's at $3.15 a gallon or whatever. Right now it's at 279. Oh, it's cheap gas now, according to what it was. So, but with any luck at all, I'll get my pickup truck back when the gas goes back up to 350 or something like that a gallon, so I can afford to drive it then. you got the you got the best out of that trade. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I know what pickup. Bought it from my son. From my son, our son. Dad, you can make me payments. Okay. Yeah, I'm making payments on a truck that he's driving. What a country. America, what a country. 355. Let's go, Brandon. Yeah. Huh. Well, ain't luck at all. Did you get it up early? You got to get breakfast done before you go out there and do that. Well, being it was $1.89 a year ago. Yeah. So 4 inches. Hell, she had to have that done in no time. I got to take my gas can to the store, a gas station, and get me some mix, some gas. Yeah. Damn. Oh yeah. Huh. There you go. I need. I want to get a whole house generator. I like to get a whole house generator, one that can be run on natural gas, propane, or gasoline. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's wondering what the FBT stands for. F Biden 2? Hell, I don't know. Maybe. That'd be North Korea. They don't have no electricity. Allegedly, North Korea is one of the darkest countries there is in the world. You look on the map for the population at night. They do satellite images. 90% of that country is dark at night. Yeah, but 4,500 watts is barely enough to run your refrigerator and a couple of lights. You need 8 or 9 or 10,000 watt to run a house, and that won't even get you everything. That just gets you a bunch of stuff. But now, Kevin, that's not nice. Good morning, Ron. There's an auction going on right now, and they got a bunch of oil lamps. I'd put a bid on a few of them, $4 or $5 a piece. Some of them are the colored ones. They're ambered, and uh, the regular oil lamps I'm not interested in anymore. The nice colored ones I am. Yep, I got one that's white with some flower designs on it and stuff. Um, it's a vintage oil lamp and it's collectors, but it just didn't tickle my fancy. They want the starting bid to be $5 on it. I think that's about all I'd ever give for it. So, and it's not nobody's bid on it yet. So, but I do have that on the watch list. But there's some amber ones. I think there's a couple of red ones I'm looking at. So, oh yeah, I've got a camp cook stove out there that runs on propane. It's an oven and a stove at the same time. It's a three burner stove. It's got a top that comes over and closes off the top so you can use it as a counter spot or a counter space. It's got a little oven. I give $10 for that. Um, One day I'm gonna get it out, put it up on a set of sawhorses, and put a propane tank on it, and I'm gonna see if I've never checked it out. I've never even done anything with it. I'm gonna put a propane tank on it and light it and see if it works. No.
You don't have to wear it on the owl or the pumpkin.
No.
That's right.
Or take it just in case.
Camel toe. Yeah.
But
Sure that. Moron.
I'm sick.
You're not either.
You sit with your hot tube.
You're not taking it in there.
Take a sit with your hot tube.
Hurry up, I'll let you get something under your hair. Looks like a mop on top of your head.
Right there.
Huh. So
Just stay over there.
I've been looking for a steam canner. What? It sits on your stove, and it's got a door that you open up, and you put your stuff in it, and it steams it. They were made in Toledo. I did bid on one shelfer, a one shelf steam canner, and I'd never seen one of them. I've always seen the two shelves, the taller ones, but they'd never seen a small one. I bid on both of them and still didn't get them. So,
No, break it right. Like that.
I mean, vice president.
You think I want to do too? Sure, I will tell you about it. You're the one who put the love for.
Don't be making a mess for that. Oh. Yeah, but that doesn't make her president though. She was just in command.
That was funny. Yeah, so we again.
No, I understand where you're coming from, but she was just given the command in case something happened where he didn't come out of it or whatever. Then she would have been the president. But or if somebody would have started a nuclear war while he was out, she would have been in charge of that. In command of that. But other than that, she's just a, just like everybody else that's ever been in that position, just a purdy. So. Sing it, girls. Sing it.
What are we doing?
Singing.
Sounds live stream, right? All right, you can quit. He did not tell you to say.
So. Well, we all got to learn to disagree, to agree, to disagree. No.
No. It's your fault.
Hell, I don't know. Total disagreement's the only option. If you square, if you agree to disagree to agree to a disagree to that total agreement disagreement.
You know what? I'm gonna go upstairs. You don't have to. And if you got the last day, you will not go.
Okay.
You will not.
Well, I'm done brushing my hair. Okay. I'm gonna get my shoes on.
You're right. Allegedly, in both cases. One allegedly won the election, one allegedly lost the election. But at the end of the day, he's still somebody's president. You're right.
Stop.
That's what happened. Anybody with a mail-in ballot and a stamp. I didn't know this was going to be a political debate today. Anyways, the insurrection allegedly happened yesterday, a year ago. Now, our government has been in so many insurrections, it's pathetic. The mastermind of so many insurrections is pathetic. but yet they hated it when it happened to them. Huh. Karma's a bitch, isn't it? How many governments has the United States government allegedly tried to overthrow? And then it happens to them, it allegedly tries to happen to them, and then they cry like little bitches. Allegedly. All right, Kevin, I love you. Take care. Stay warm. So that's where I'm getting at. The government has tried to overthrow North Korea, Iran, Iraq, all these other little small countries. They've tried to overthrow their government. Venezuela, you name it, they've tried it. Okay, so when it happens to them, it's an insurrection and it's not right. I just don't understand it. So. Wasn't really, allegedly, it wasn't really. Yeah, Hunter was a real winner because he got off scot-free without no charges on anything. Being scared to death? Yeah. She was not even in the building. Right. Yeah. So. Oh, they've got 750 people so far. But you haven't seen anybody charge anybody with any of the riot stuff that's been going on, the peaceful protest. Yeah, where they're burning down buildings. Did you see any buildings get burnt down? There's only 2 people that died during that, I believe. One was a woman that got shot that was unarmed. And the other one was a police officer that died of a heart attack that they said was that he was murdered, but he had a heart attack. So, yeah. I don't allegedly, so I don't understand it. Pure speculation, if you know what I mean. The truth is out there. You got it now. Wait a minute, there, Amish. Even in the CNN, there's some truth to that. You got to watch all the channels, okay, all the news channels, because not everyone tells you the same story. You start piecing together every little story from every one of them, and sooner or later you're going to have the truth of the truth. No, well, he was hit with a fire extinguisher, but they don't know who threw the fire extinguisher to begin with. But that now, that's a pit right there. I think that's a picture of AOC putting a reef on her. Yeah. But anyways, the insurrection, allegedly, that's right. It doesn't really matter because we can't change anything anyways. If you guys actually thought that your vote counted, you're wrong because it doesn't count. We found that out in the last election. Nobody voted for Joe, but 80 million people showed up to. Or 80 million votes did. So, but that's neither here nor there. Your vote doesn't count. It never will, and it never has. there's people out there with more money than God that are pulling the strings on this. You know, what we spend in the day on the national deficit, you know, they drop out of their pockets and keep on walking because it isn't worth their time to pick up. No. Um, I'm wearing nothing underneath my clothes. What are you guys wearing? Anyways, there's people out there that's got more money. They got enough money. They won't even talk to Bill Gates because he's a pauper. Let's put it that way. And Bill Gates is one of the richest men in the world, according to one of them. And Bill Gates ain't got enough money to even talk to him. There's a lot of old money that's went back 6, 7, 800,000 years. They've been collecting money. These families have. So when you start collecting money for 1,000 years and you're not spending it, but you keep collecting it, after a while, you start to have a lot of money. They missed the bus again? So. Well, I just heard the bus go by. I didn't know. Okay. Yeah. We haven't had tuna noodle casserole in a long time. But the only people that'll eat is me and Kathy. Nobody else eats it. You know what I haven't had in a long time is macaroni salad with tuna fish in it. I used to love that. Tuna fish, onions, cheese, some green pepper. And you know what's best on it? On tuna noodle casserole? Sprinkle some garlic powder on it or some garlic salt. There you go. Good morning, Chaos. Biscuits and bacon gravy. That's right. That's right. Everybody's invited. Let me see if I can find it in my. Okay. Well, they go. Damn it. Okay, here's one. No. No, that's not one. Okay. All right, the one that I just showed you, that's one. Um, so I you $20. Didn't you get it already? Thought I slid it already to you. Anyways, that right there, that link I showed you right there, that is a link to Philly beef and Swiss cheese casserole. It was really good, man. That was a 10 spot yesterday. Yeah. I I don't mind giving you, 20 bucks. Um they're Amish, but I want to know where my money's going. You need $20 for cigarettes and stuff like that, but I don't want you wasting it on anything else. You know what I mean? Something petty like Pepsi or Mountain Dew or something like that. You know, there I go again, being insensitive. I mean, it's after all, it's your money after I give it to you, so you can do whatever you want to with it. That's right. $20 is $20. That's right. But if you square table check out that link right there, if you got an Aldi's, um, that's where I got the casserole, the pasta thing, boxes from was Aldi's. It's a white cheddar pasta, allegedly. I thought, well, hell, that'd be great. You throw some, some peppers in there and onions and some steak. You make yourself a Philly cheesesteak. And I did, and it was great. There you go. Allegedly. Right. Yeah. I'm not a very big fan of cheese whiz. Or, I've got a couple of jars of it here. I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's got too much salt in it or whatever. Um, I mean, we use it. I've actually got a tray outside in the garage that you use for parties and stuff. It's got 5 or 6 different compartments, and in the center, you it's got its own little bowl. You fill that with cheese, and you put it back in there, and you plug it in, and it keeps the cheese nice and warm, so you can dip your chips in cheese or whatever. So steakums, those thin sliced steaks that you can fry up, sizzle steaks. Oh, you can buy. They're in the freezer food section. They're called steakums or sizzle steaks. They're expensive though. They're like $6 a pound, $7 a pound for them. So it's the same thing that Jimmy John's or Popeyes or not Popeyes. What the hell's the other? Uh, the same thing that Subway, and then there's another uh, sub. What the hell is the name of the other sub shop? I want to say Popeyes, but it's not Popeyes. Um, they use it. They'll take them right out there, throw them right on the griddle or the grill, whatever you want to call it, and they fry them up. Then they chop them up into small little pieces, and they just keep working them. Then they work them with onions and green peppers. Yeah, you need $2 to go there now. Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, Quiznos, but this isn't Quiznos. They've been around for 50 years. This one I'm thinking of, I can't remember the name of it because there's not very many of them left. But oh, Damn, we got a lot of people walking around. Damn. Well, it'd be nice, but don't wait in line there, junkyard. So, Hillary's not going to come out and shake your hand anytime soon. Get off my lawn. That's right. Well, this last one I looked at, there was somebody walking around Kathy's car, kicking it. And then all of a sudden it walked up and you could see it was my son, but it was like 11:45 last night. Was probably kicking the ice off of it, I guess. Yeah. It wasn't Mason, was it? A friend in Iowa? And I'll throw the ball back. Yeah, get off my lawn. Our kitty is, I'm so proud of her. You know, been feeding her and watering her and taking care of her. You got her a nice bed, a nice warm place to get in and out of the weather. But it seems like she always wants to run across the street and stay there. And I thought for the longest time she was using us. I'm about ready to, evict her and everything else because she wants to keep running across the street where she used to live. Well, yesterday she made me proud as hell. I'm sitting there washing dishes and I'm looking out the window and I finally found out why she runs over across the street to the house next door. She runs over there, scratches around in the dirt, and leaves her business over there. Good kitty. Good kitty. Yeah. That's right. That's what bats are for. But you still ace the test? Yeah. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Yeah, here all this time I was getting mad because she's spending time with the neighbors, but now we know what she's doing. That's right. Well, nobody's living there right now, so. But she used to live there, and she was abandoned there for years. Good morning there, Mr. Mock. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, when you can do it in the neighbors. Just as long as you make sure you can get it over there before it falls out. Walk over there with, you have to run over with your ass cheeks clenched together. Yeah. Good kitty. Good kitty. It's a good day in the neighborhood. Hopefully. It wasn't you. Yeah. I would not doubt it there, Junkyard. You know, if she'd have been out in California, wouldn't have been no problems. They wouldn't even arrested her. They'd have handed her a roll of toilet paper. You know, that's another thing that gets me. They're out there shitting and pissing on the sidewalk, all right? And they're putting out porta johns, but these guys don't have to use them. They got showers out there. But they got people, now listen, in rain gear, whatever, full protective gear out there, steam cleaning the sidewalks every day to get the crap off the, the sidewalks. But yet all that mist is up in the air and people are walking through it. So you're actually walking through a shit shower when they're out there cleaning the sidewalk. Isn't that something? Yeah. Whatever happened to the good old days? Bread and water and a rubber hose. The good old days. That's right. Just let her rip, tater chip. That's right. That's right. Whiten up right up. That's right. Did you come back in your main channel, Robert? Is that your main channel? All right, there, Mock. You have yourself a great day. Take care. That's right. That's what's called pants on the ground. I have no idea who blocked it, but it's hard to tell your main channel from any other channel because you got like 200 of them Robert 208s. There you go, Tara. You're looking lovely as ever. Thank you for being here. Did you have a good night's rest? I feel 50% better than I did last night. I couldn't breathe. I was, my nose was running so it was like a faucet. I just couldn't get it to stop. Nose hurt so much from wiping. Around 12:30 or so last night, I took two more quarters seeding, and I took 8 of them yesterday. So, trying to get it to stop. All right, 150. I'm not saying he's a troll, Matt. I'm not saying he's a troll, Matt. I'm not saying he's a troll, but you know what I'm saying. He's not a troll at all. No. The Robert 208 insignia or name is not really a troll name. That's what I'm saying. No, allegedly. Yeah. Yeah, but you start buying Sudafed, they keep asking you questions like, "Are you making a meth lab?" And I don't know if you can't. You gotta buy it. You gotta go to the counter to get it now, don't you? Sudafed Red. Yep, not a troll. Not a troll. You're right. You're right, Matt. He's not a troll. Allegedly. Yeah, you gotta go to the drug. You gotta go to the counter to pick up Sudafed. They won't give it to you. It's not on the shelves no more. Tell them mind your business. Yeah. Remember when you could go in and buy 600 packages of Sudafed and then walk out and nobody said anything about it? Well, now they are. Yeah. I'll have to check the price on it because Coracedin is expensive. So that's right. Hmm. Oh, we got 2 or 3 urgent cares in this town. I think they're opening up another one. Well, that's cool. All right, there, Dan. You too. Love you. Take care. Here it goes again, probably. So I'll be right back. Thank you. God bless you. Well, that's what they say. Good morning, Ag. 7 degrees and a balmy this morning. That's right. Yeah. It's 11 here. That probably will work there, two fish. You ought to clear up them sinuses forever, don't you? Get you some of that Carolina Reaper powder and sniff some of that up both nostrils. That'll burn what's ever in there, and you'll never have a runny nose again. Then again, you won't be able to breathe out of it either. But then you'll never be able to smell nothing either. So. Uh, oh yeah, horseradish will clear you right up too. You know another thing that'll clear you up? Get some of that wasabi sauce. Yeah. Go to a Chinese restaurant, and go up there by the sushi dish, and you see all that green stuff up there. Take a great big old spoonful of that. Yeah. Like your mother said, take your spoonful of medicine. Take some of that and see if that don't clear you out. Yeah. That'll actually take the oxygen right out of your brain cells for a minute. Steve had them black? Okay. I I have no idea what that has in it, but I'm telling you, that's some wicked stuff, man. I'm sure it does have horseradish in it, but it's probably some other kind of horseradish, like a Chinese horseradish or something like that. But it is. I'm telling you, I never had wasabi, and then I seen that at the Chinese restaurant, and I put a big old spoonful on that on my plate, and I took a piece of sushi and I dipped it in there and went like that. Holy shyster! But I tell you what is really good. Like the Dollar Tree every once in a while will have wasabi in a bottle. Okay. And what I did is I took that wasabi that was in a bottle and I took like 1 tablespoon of that and a tablespoon of mayonnaise and I mixed it together because I was looking for different kinds of sauces for the hot dog. And that turned out pretty damn good. It cut it down enough to where you could enjoy the taste of the wasabi and the horseradish, and it didn't overpower it and burn your nostrils and your brain cells out. No, I don't even think that was published when I graduated. I graduated in '82.
Mm.
So. Only 7.5 inches of snow in Nashville, Tennessee yesterday. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, but are you sure it was? You sure it was chicken on a stick? They have chicken on a stick at the Chinese restaurants, but I don't think it's chicken because I've never seen chicken that look like that. Yeah, yeah, like Junkyard said, rats on a stick. See that picture I posted on Facebook yesterday? It said, I hope this is chicken and it's from Popeyes. I said, if it's from Popeyes, no, it's a rat. Yeah. So, all right, everybody. Chapter 830. They shut down the plant today? Well, congratulations on a snow day. Have a great day, everybody. Take care. Prayers and peace. I'm still working on a way to exit out of here and change it from last year. Have a great day. Take care.